Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Disco Elysium game. Sorry, I hesitated at the beginning there because I just did an OBS update and the display's all different. I was like, has it started streaming yet? Has it started? I think it started. Is it streaming? Is this thing on? I don't know. Everything looks different. Anyway, yeah, that interruption in the music was not promising. Okay. I think it's working. Anyway, yeah, I did want to start by saying I've been displaying a bit of negligence. You see, a couple of years ago, I started a Patreon in response to people asking if there's a way to send me money. Welcome back to Elysium. Thanks, Dev. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, yeah, people are saying, hey, want to fund your future creative projects, do DLC mods and all that. Where can we send you money? And I was like, I don't know, I never planned to make money off of this, but here, Patreon, like, go. And then nobody donated for 2 years. And then last month, somebody subscribed to my Patreon, and I totally missed the notification of it because I wasn't paying attention because I was like, nobody had touched it in 2 years. So, and I was like, oh no, they subscribed at the level where I promised I would give them a shout out in my videos. And this is a month ago, and I was like, oh no, I've been neglecting my duty to give them a shout out. Anyway, shout out to Andrew Kale, my first patron. Go you. Thanks for your support. Anyway, let's get this thing started. When I last left off, I was exploring those weird back passageways behind the bookstore, which, now that I've discovered there's a refrigerator there, I regret not going there sooner. There really was no particular reason to not come here sooner. I just, except that, Plaisance said, what's this? Shoes in a puddle of melting snow, and I have a thought. The floorboards creak. Anyway, yeah, she's just a regular old businesswoman. Yeah, I mean, she said, back there it's for employees only. I said, okay. I mean, it did look a little conspicuous, but I was like, whatever. I got other places to explore. But yeah, if I'd gone back there, I would have known that there was a fridge, and probably would have been able to get more information from the body. Oh well. Anyway, it is after 9 p.m. in-game, so therefore this is... oh wait, actually... The bookstore's probably closed now. What happens if we try to go back to the door? Wait, what's this? This is going to be locked? Store on the other side is closed for the night. Come back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing I can't re-roll this right now.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Yeah, I got another bad roll on this, trying to lift it. Getting a lot of bad rolls in this game. The RNG has an uncanny fondness for rolling 4s in this game, I'm finding. I've already commented on it a few times. I got another 4 during the last session, and another 4 in the session before that. Shoot, where was I going? I found an exit. No, it was the other way. I remember now. Okay, it's the exit's this way. There's a star. Anyway, yeah, it's after 9 p.m. in game, so I want to find the smoking guy in the balcony. I don't know how late I'm able to meet with him, but it sort of feels like it might be time sensitive, so I figure I should go there first. Don't suppose the chances of opening this thing have improved at all.
This orange machine.
I can try putting the pry bar in my hand.
This orange machine is dead
Yeah.
still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream.
Yeah, pry bar not strong enough. So I need to find a stronger pry bar? Or, I don't know, stronger item of some description. Somewhere there must be one, yeah. Well, I'll come back to it. I'm sure I haven't finished exploring down there. There's more to see, I'm sure. I think I can put away this flashlight now. So you don't have to like blind everybody as I'm walking around. Oh yeah, and I mentioned in I made a comment in the last stream that oh no, has the body been sitting in Kim's Kanema this whole time? And then I remembered well, Diablo
Just
Graves.
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, +2 in the dimming light. Some things become clear. Oh hey, conceptualization. I don't suppose I have anything that boosts conceptualization. I don't remember seeing anything with that. Interfacing, logic, suggestion, physical instrument, empathy, hand-eye coordination, electrochemistry. Oh, +1 to conceptualization. Aha! The conceptualization shirt. I'm gonna put on this guy again. Looks classy. Anyway.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
17%. I mean, it's better than 8%. Let's give it a whirl.
Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
A natural 12. I just rolled a natural 12 on the on the wall. Get to find out what hey, Spooky Waters, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We got it, indeed. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain. Just a time for the 12, indeed. Yeah. I was just criticizing the game for giving me so many 4s. Like, I guess it heard me and said, okay, fine, have a 12 on something useless like the wall.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, Wallfather.
Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it, or no, there's nothing to add to perfection. Back off. Wow, really? Is this gonna give me a new quest to paint it? All the other walls make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God. Oh, Wallfather? Okay, what is going on here? Is this going to give me a new quest? Like, what's this about? Paint the wall? We're in the middle of a murder investigation. I mean, it's another side quest on top of all the other side quests. It's just, like, what? Okay. What is Kim going to think of this? Like, what? Paint the wall? What's wrong with you? He's already criticized us a couple of times for repeatedly coming back to the wall because I was trying to re-roll it. Oh man, I'm torn. I don't know. I think I kind of want to click this for more content, but Kim's gonna think it's dumb, and we don't want to disappoint Kim. Besides, as it says, you know, pinnacle of wallcraft. What's there to add to this perfection? I mean, maybe we could ask Cindy's help. She's still up in the balcony up there. She wanted to do some graffiti or something. I mean, okay. I rolled a 12. I feel like I need to choose the option which moves forward. So I'm gonna say paint the wall.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all.
No kidding. Um, First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take a look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty, or I'm sure I'll find the materials. Then we can come back to this magnificent wall. Um, Take a look at the wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Hmm. Sure.
The tenant looks up at the wall reluctantly, then back at you. I'm sure I'll find the materials there. Then we can come back to this magnificent wall.
I suppose we have to pass by it again at some point anyway.
He says in a tone of resignation. Oh, I can't click on it anymore. Add even more beauty to the wall. Yep, I added another another objective. You've seen an exceptionally beautiful wall in Martinez near the pier, and have decided to add to its beauty artistically. This will take a brush first. Who would have one? Then paint, and then the act itself. Cool. Anyway, all right, let's go back to the apartment. Give us such a low conceptualization level. I know, right? Anyway, up on the balcony. Yeah, doesn't appreciate the artistry of it all. Oh, hey, there's something to think about over here. Curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Huh. Okay. All right, smoker guy. What have you got for us? Oh wait, hold on. No. Stop. Hold on. Swap to the drama shirt. Drama shirt. Um. Yeah, that reduces drama. That reduces authority. This is fine.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette. Well, if it isn't Martin Martinez. Click continue.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone. Or we can just leave? Okay, let's move this forward.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes. Time to talk to the character with the best political views in the game, you say. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Right again, you say. That's what I'm aiming for. Yes, honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up. I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Or ignore his question. I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks a murder scene. Try not to screw anything up. That's what I'm aiming for. Yes, I'm going to just go with the safer option. That's what I'm aiming for. Yes. Sure. Other than Measurehead, obviously. I mean, great. Okay, moving on. If you're making a comparison to Measurehead, I am concerned.
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones. This is such a sensual description of him here. Anyway.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards the door 28. Sunday friend? I guess, okay, the guy who is there when you witnessed the murder, I guess? Who are we gonna spin kick next? Ha ha ha, yeah. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. I mean, it's Tuesday, right? Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. I mean, empathy skill was the one that made the comment about him about Friday. I'm not even sure what that means, but that a metaphor? Some euphemism that I'm not getting? Let's go with, is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice.
He leans over the railing and sticks out his hand to feel the rain. Um, why would I want to meet your friend? I mean, the answer to that question seems obvious. I mean, you want to talk to witnesses, right? I mean, he didn't. His Sunday friend DAE. It's an ice cream party and you're invited. Yeah. Um, I get the definite impression that the designers are trying to give him a bit of a gay vibe. I believe earring on one side is supposed to is like one of those um, I don't know what's the right term. There's in some circles like an earring on one side is like a one of those things that I don't know at some point in history and some point in culture it was used as a way of like for gay people to find each other. Yes, gay vibe. Yeah. um, I mean, I'm sort of tempted. Like, what am I trying to say here? Like, this game has a constant push pull of when it comes to like which options, like which dialogue options do I choose? Because on the one hand, sometimes picking dumb options gets me experience and stuff. But on the other hand, I've seen firsthand that like the game will penalize you sometimes for picking dumb options. Like when I found out that Classia was the alleged rape victim of the murdered guy, uh, it, it I took like a morale hit for how I talked to her at the beginning, even though I was pretty careful in the way I talked to her. I thought. But yeah, it just sort of felt like the game is trying to say, haha, look, you picked dumb options at the beginning of the game and it came back to haunt you later. So like that sort of thing makes me hesitate to say this. Like this is a weird question. Why would I ask that? But on the other hand, um, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Trust me, you do.
Okay, very well. I'll talk to him. But first, I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
Okay, fair enough.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Hmm.
Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Kitty.
Besides, I've got to run.
Hmm.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Huh. Interesting that Inland Empire chimed in for that. The oh wait, sorry, that's no, all right, so sorry, no, that's hunches and gut feelings. I got them mixed up for a second. Okay.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Run where? But I just found you again. Or go if you must. I don't care. I don't care. But people leaving me all the time. Oof. Yeah. Passive aggressive much. um. Run where?
To the city. It's a
He just
beautiful night.
he gestures idly towards distant motorways. If you promise that we'll talk again, it's important. Or am I gonna? Well, if you promise that we'll talk again, it's important. Sure.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Um. Okay.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
The smoker assures you, brushing his hand through the hair, through, through his own hair, or through my hair.
Take care, alright?
Huh. He says, but with another disarming smile, before slipping off into the night. Okay, got some experience for that. Something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. Or, let's go, Kevin. We have to interview his Sunday friend. Well, Harry just can't figure it out. What is different about him? I mean, sure, I'll go with that option. Something different about him. I can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
His shirt. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned? He's such a good listener. I liked talking to him. There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. He smells good. Why on earth does he smell so good? I'm trying so hard not to die laughing right now. Maybe I should help him on his way. uh, it does seem rather like it's rather cold out for him to have his shirt unbuttoned. Mysterious the way he talks and moves. The very end is heavily implied bisexual rep. Yeah, there you go. But that bi energy going. Funny coincidence. I was earlier today. I was doing some shopping at Walmart, and I bought some bisexual ice cream. I mean, I don't think it wasn't marketed as bisexual ice cream. It was cotton candy flavor, but it had the colors pink, blue, and purple. So it was the wrong order for the bisexual flag. But I thought it was neat that they had those colors, so I bought some. Just get some bisexual representation in my freezer. Very definition of bisexual disaster. Haha. Club being Snetsky. Wow, I thought I had it down, but I have to take my attitude detective. Yeah. Harry's bisexual? Excellent. Anyway. Which of these options? Let's go with, there's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Very mysterious.
Very.
Dot, dot, dot.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Can I keep pushing him? I want to keep pushing him.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He knows the department door before you. Aw, darn. I wanted to see if I could get Kim to break up laughing. Kim's voice actor nailed that line. Yeah. Weird way of saying all his lines. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does a good job. Anyway, let's take a look around here. What's this? Quarterly Business Magazine. Whoa, that was a weird zoom in. Can I take stuff right in front of him? Oh. Party Dragon's silk robe, extra drama, and electrochemistry. Neat. Let's talk to the guy first. Hello, Sunday friend.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur la Clé.
Okay. Charles Vidrin. Or Charles Vidrin. Price stabilité? Some from Sur la Clé. Okay.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Nice. Okay. So you actually witnessed the lynching. What's an official like you doing in Martinez? Can you tell me about your friend? Thanks, I got all I need. Let's get right to business. He seems to want to get right to business. So you actually witnessed the lynching.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Man gives a solemn nod. Turn to the lieutenant. This is just the break we've been looking for. Right. Is it because you did it, Mr. Vidrin? Or start from the beginning if you don't mind. Let's go start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
Lieutenant is already scribbling down notes.
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Everyone wanted to turn a blind eye to what was happening, I guess.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
He nods to you. Yeah, that's what we determined. Who are they? Can you describe them? How many of them were there? What happened next? We know how many of them are there. Let's go with who are they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
That's consistent with our observations.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge? Let's not sound dumb. Like, we determined that the extra heavy set of prints were from the guy who was carrying the body. So let's go with what happened next.
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Yeah, there must be more detail you can give, though,
Were
right?
you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Takes half-light very helpful, yeah. Were they men, women? What ethnicity were they? What happened next? Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Lieutenant flips through his notes, yeah. Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman? He just said he wasn't sure, but whatever.
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity were they? Not to take us into like a racial profiling direction or anything, but it's probably worth noting.
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Yeah, there you go. It's valuable information. We kind of already know who was there, but anyway, what happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why did you call the RCM? Or you're right, that does seem strange. I don't know. Is it that strange? Let's go with why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
The man wipes his glasses. Yeah, I don't know. the question of why didn't you do something rarely yields helpful results. I mean, that's a general life thing. Asking someone why didn't you do something, it. I mean, unless the information yields something that will help them with doing that in the future, usually it doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
That's it. Everything he gave us was just stuff we already knew. Really,
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
that could be good.
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you? Is my only option here.
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time. Or there's only questions. Thanks for your time. Do I want to be passive aggressive here? Maybe being passive aggressive will prompt him to give more information, but on the other hand, nobody likes it when you're passive aggressive. I mean, another general life thing. Nobody likes it when people are passive aggressive. Seriously though, like the those comments which are you're designed to make someone feel bad about themselves, but it's like it's not so aggressive that it's like an insult you can easily reply again. It just creates this awkward uncomfortableness, discomfort in the air. It's anyway. I guess those are all my questions. Thanks for your time.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCA.
Oh hey, I got enough to level up something. What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
He raises an index finger. Okay.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Just tell you more about the price stabilité. Yeah. Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment? Or so you're some kind of bureaucrat? What is this international community? What is the price stabilité? Or enough business to talk about something else. Yeah, so you're some kind of bureaucrat I don't know, borderline hostile sounding. Okay, what are you doing here in this apartment? Also, I mean, the way the way the smoker guys referred to him as Sunday friend, sort of hints about what he was doing in the apartment. What's this international community? What is this international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
Okay. And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCN is but one part of this provisional administration.
And what is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything. Ah, that clears everything up. That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
Yeah.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Yeah.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stabilité works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of whatever. This is fascinating, but I wanted to ask you something else. Um, below 2% of what? I mean, presumably 2% of the current value. Whatever.
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
More macroeconomics. Yeah. You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay, sure. Give me a leaflet. More late night reading, I guess.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
Uh-huh.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Cool. Heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more. Okay, so you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the moral intern.
He glances at his watch. Also seductively reasonable? I, I'm not sure. I don't know. Your use of block capitals are making me wonder. Is it like, are you joking or sarcastic or something? I mean, like, keeping inflation low seems like a good thing. Not, I don't really know anything about economics, but anyway. Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
Well, I mean, it's more content. Let's go with this. I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Mind babies. Like a brainchild? Anyway, turn to Kim. So, what I'm hearing is that we're moral intern bitches, or, ooh, turn to Kim. So we're actually working for the moral intern. That doesn't seem so bad. Both my options are to turn to Kim to pass some moral judgment on the moral interns. Mind babies, yeah. I mean, between the two options, I guess I'm going to go with the second one. We're actually working for the moral intern. That doesn't seem so bad.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Yeah. Turn back to Sunday Friend. Are you a moralist? He already said so, I think.
But of course.
Am I a moralist? What? You're asking someone you just met, am I a moralist? It just feels weird. I'm going to go with but why.
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Turn to Kim. Lieutenant, are you a moralist? Or what is a normal, stable world? And this doesn't seem very normal or stable to me. Do we want to put Kim on the spot? Could be interesting to ask him what he thinks a normal, stable world looks like. pointing out that Martinez doesn't seem very normal and stable could be good too. Now let's find out what he thinks a normal stable world is.
The Occident is part of the normal world. Orange, sur la clé.
The Occident is part of the normal world. Aha, okay. Uh, that could be considered a red flag, perhaps. You want to make things like the West. The West, I guess. Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. Okay, I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Where democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. Oof. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism? Oh, great. This is another one of those the game is judging me moments. Why, yes, it is moralism. Yeah. I mean, the way Sunday Friend is talking about it, I mean, okay. Like, he started talking about maintaining the stability of prices, keeping inflation from getting out of control. Like, hey, that sounds reasonable, especially when you consider nowadays how ridiculous inflation is getting. Yikes. It's getting pretty worrying, actually. So yeah, like, oh hey, when you on the surface, hey, that sounded all right, but then he talks about, oh, you want it to be normal like the West. I mean, the Occident, he said, and then I'm like, this it sounds like it starts to feel like like the U.S.'s foreign policy trying to impose its will on other nations, or just I don't know, imperialism in general. Nations trying to exert their influence and control over others. Yeah, laugh at moralism all you want until it's the price stabilité as the price of groceries going up by 50%. Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, none of the political stances are free from sin. I know, right? Like, just like real life, yeah. It's, like, ultimately, I sort of feel like Revachol would be best to be governed by Revacholians, but like he did indicate, yeah, he did have a revolution in relatively recent history, and some parts of it are feeling the effects of that still, and it's like. I, but yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think I'm moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. It's like, I, I, it's not that it sounds boring. It's at least I don't know. Like when you say I want more action, are you talking about like violence, like violent upheaval, or are we talking about you want more uh, 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 you want to take more of an active part in fixing things? Then there's this option here, which is like ideology of foreign occupiers. I mean, I guess I kind of lean towards the Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Um, not. I don't know. I'm not. I just not crazy about this notion of other nations stepping in and saying we need to I don't know, occupy or take control or whatever, however they rationalize it. Actually, maintenance sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. There's the socialism / communism angle there. And here's the none of the above, just basically not engage with it option here. I guess I'm leaning towards the Revachol must be governed by Revacholians, all things considered. Again, I don't know. I feel like possibly the audience and definitely the game is judging me for my choices here. Well, let's see what he has to say to this.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Technically, this is through. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kim probably would have been happier if I hadn't expressed an opinion. Oh well.
Your full autonomy is important, I agree. But it's an ongoing process. Nothing happens overnight.
Yeah. It's like what we were saying before, Dev, in the during one of the previous streams about gradual incremental change. Anyway.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me Siliclef, tell me about Oranje. Tell me about Siliclef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
EPIS.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What does EPIS stand for again? I've already forgotten. It was mentioned in one of the previous sessions. Anyway, what makes Revachol Siliclé's darling? Or that's nice of them. What makes Revachol Siliclé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
I love that perception taste came in here. Usually the perception comes in with sight or hearing, occasionally smell, but I think this is the first time I've seen taste creep in to volunteer information. Meatballs and mashed potatoes. What's wrong with meatballs and mashed potatoes? Oh well. Tell me about Oranje.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
28%, it seems like a large portion for one country to provide. Anyway, which one of them is more EPIS? Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje? Which one of them is more okay? Outside of EPIS, what is Oranje?
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
Can't you just talk like a normal person? It's my only option.
About what?
But Orania, just tell me what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
If he knows so much about Aranye, maybe he also knows about Orani's mercenaries.
Knows about Arani's mercenaries? Is this opening up another branch of dialogue here? Can I pick this again?
Oranje is an exemplary nation.
Which one's more EPS?
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur-la-Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay. So the rest of this is...
Oranje's economy. About what? Oh, it's...
If he knows so much about
Okay.
Oranje, maybe he also knows about Orani's mercenaries.
Alright, that's, I guess that's all you got to say about that. Enough business, let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Man who was lynched outside your window is from Aranya. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, that's unusual. The Oraniers are not the kind of people you associate with heinous crimes. It's such an upstanding and responsible country.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed messages about people from Aranya. Anyway, that's not how I would describe this guy. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah, that's not how I would describe this guy.
Well, certainly one cannot rely simply on generalizations. That would go against our commitment to individual freedom. And, of course, any loss of life is a tragedy. So tell me, what have you learned about the victim?
It seems to observe a moment of silence. His name was Lily. We don't actually know if that's his name. Mother effer and a killer. He liked to get high and brag about war crimes he committed. He was a poor kid before the Onies government put him in a military academy. Do we know that? Or that's who he was. We don't really know much about this guy. Should we be volunteering information about the deceased? Like, we're here to get information from him, not give him information about our ongoing investigation. Like, we don't really know his connection to any of this, so it feels wrong to be giving him information about the deceased. But I'm tempted to at least go with this one here. He was a poor kid before the Olanese government put him in a military academy. Although, I'm not 100% certain if we've confirmed that. Do we know that he was poor? Yeah, let's go with that anyway.
It's the responsibility of any good welfare state to take care of its most unfortunate citizens.
He turned him into a psychopathic killing machine, or yeah, he should have been grateful for the help. He should have been grateful. I'm not sure I like either of these options, frankly. Like, I'm not fond of the he should have been grateful line, but again, this is it feels wrong to pass judgment on the deceased. Whatever, I don't know. I'm just going to go with the psychopathic killing machine line, I guess.
They gave him a successful career.
Man holds up a finger as though he's made a brilliant point. Yes, killing was his business, and business was good.
Uh-huh.
Did he love it before they made him do it again and again and again?
What else has your investigation uncovered?
After he was discharged from the military, he joined a mercenary outfit named Cornell. Um, I'm not liking this line of conversation here. I don't, I don't, I don't know if I can trust this guy. I don't know if I should be giving him information about him. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a chance to talk to him again later, and I can go back if it turns out that it's necessary to talk to him about this stuff. But I'm gonna go with that's all. That's who he was.
As I said, the loss of any life is terrible, no matter who the person may have been. I do hope you're able to bring his killer or killers to justice. We must show that the rule of law still applies, even in Rivershore.
I don't know. I have misgivings about it. I don't know. Maybe I should talk to him about details about. Can you tell me about why your friend moved so mysteriously? Yeah, right. But I don't know. I know you say there's no wrong way to play Disco Elysium. Maybe it's perfectly fine to give them all the information about the deceased. Um, I don't have any reason to give him information. I mean, unless it's going to prompt him to say, "Oh, hey, I don't know, I knew someone named Colonel Lele, and here's some information about him that helps us in some way." Okay, but I just don't see. I don't see how there's any benefit to giving information about the murder victim in an ongoing murder investigation. It just seems like a weird line of conversation. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
Here from Kedra. What's Kedra? Presumably, is that the name of the city, country? I don't know. How'd you two even become friends? Or you still haven't told me who he is. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself? Or I had something else in mind. Hey, Interpreter 84 is here. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Termies. You don't mind if I AFK here, do you? That's cool. That's fine. Thanks for thanks for lurking. And thanks for saying hello, or hi, I guess. Anyway, okay. What's Kedra? How did you two even become friends? In his apartment by yourself. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside, or isn't it rude for your friend to leave you alone like this? Let's go with what view? It's dark outside.
Listen,
He says, raising his hand.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying?
no, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
Okay. How'd you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire, it's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
I feel like we're not parsing the conversation the same way. Okay, fine, but what's his real name? Or so all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts. What's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
We don't know the names of either one of them. Okay, anyway. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Okay. What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
It's been 30 years. What's this EPAS thing you keep talking about? What that doesn't tell me anything about Kedra itself. Is it warm there, cold, somewhere, something in between? I'm certain EPIS has been mentioned before. I think Joyce might have mentioned it or something. Let's ask him about it. Why not? He's keen to talk about this sort of stuff.
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
And of course your stream on my end is laggy and I can't reduce the quality on my end. Yeah, seems to happen a lot to you. Waves and lurks. Hey, Diablo Grace, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, hey, we're up to 6 viewers now. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, EPS. Oh man, this guy. Yeah. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. Yeah, he's, again, talking about assimilating other nations. We're looking to unify them.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
The next level. Okay, but like, what does it stand for? Or what's on the next level? Yeah, let's get basic information. What does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
What does the acronym stand for? No, what do the letters stand for? Sure, fine. What's this next level you're talking about? No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
The United States of Occident? Oh, wow. Uh-huh. Okay, so Dev, yeah, I see what you meant by your comparison between him and Measurehead. Yeah. Like he keeps talking about things in glowing terms that try to make it sound so reasonable and stuff, but he is talking about you know, assimilating the lesser nations into his own nation's empire, basically. Anyway, supranational political alliance, the United States of Occident. Great. Okay. Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, It's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
A candidate member. Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No, no. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
He chuckles gently. He gets weirdly evasive about some questions and then, okay, anyway. But yeah, we were talking about him and then you refused to tell me anything about him. And then we started talking about other things. Okay, anyway, I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
I mean, okay, that's everything. I've basically gone through all the dialogue trees except the one where he asked for information about the hanged man, which I'm not sure if I can trust him with that information. I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to tell him later or not. It's like, on balance, I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. Thanks, I got all I need.
A moment, officer.
Oh, what else?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Is that so? Okay, is this the dev team warning me? Okay, hold on, why can't we talk later? Or I'm not going anywhere, I just want to take a look around in this apartment. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done. Let's go with hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Okay, well, fine. I guess maybe I should reconsider telling him about the hanged man. The best guy, yeah. I don't know. Like, he didn't give me much. Like, the information that he gave was, I mean, aside from all the APIS stuff, was all the information about the lynching was stuff that I've already learned. You know, I didn't gain anything from this conversation. And then he tries to turn it around and say, hey, can you tell me about the hanged man? It's like, it sort of feels like he arranged this conversation because he wanted to get information out of us, not because he wanted to give us information, you know? I kind of told you what you already knew. Yeah, believe it or not, it's quite possible to get to Sunday Friend without knowing most of what he tells you. True. I mean, if I'd... presumably, if I had talked to the cleaning lady about Mountain Martinez sooner, I probably would have gotten information about him sooner. So, okay. Depending on how good your detecting is, yeah. I'm not going anywhere, I just wanted to take a look around this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
He glances.
Let me know if you have any further questions.
Glances at his watch. Let me know if he keeps glancing at his watch. What's up with that? At least you gained an extremely reasonable perspective on things. So reasonable. Yeah, exactly. Okay, what do we got here? Buckets of paint. Whoa, hey, I was trying to read that. Okay. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Autosave popping up just as I'm clicking on things. Someone is always watching? What's this? Exquisite canopy bed made of metal. An old photo of the same apartment dated year '01. None of this is weird? What is this? What is this comment here? Anyway, I have a thought here. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. What have we over here? Sumerian conical hat? +1 logic, -1 suggestion. I mean, the hat that I've got. Oh, it's plus an encyclopedia. +1 logic, -1 authority. Like, I don't know if I want to be taking their stuff right in front of them. Oh, hey, there's the next room. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. Oh, this is perfectly normal, a bit mundane if anything. What's this? Dates for open lectures at a local university. Okay. What was in this one again? Oh yeah. It's a kimono, I guess. Party dragon silk robe. What do you need party dragon? Extra draw. I don't know if I want to be like taking his clothes while visiting him here. Drama and electrochemistry. What? I'm presuming that goes in the shirt slot. He won't mind. It feels wrong. I mean, it's felt wrong since the beginning of the game. I was reluctant to even, pick up like money on the ground and stuff. Mental issues take me all over Revachel, as you can see. I mean, it's drama and electrochemistry. I mean, I've already got stuff that boosts electrochemistry, and the shirt that I'm wearing already boosts my drama skill. I'm not sure if I want to wear a kimono anyway. It might, I don't know, it might look classy, but... I have 2 skill points to spare. Oh yeah, didn't I get a... Oh yeah. Oh yes, the precarious world is what I was researching. Okay, well, I mean... Alright, so I've got a decision to make. This is apparently the last time I get to speak to him. Do I want to give him information about the dead guy? Like, it seems like I should only give him that information if I think he's going to give me something in return. And so far, he's given me very little to nothing. As much as I was looking forward to this conversation, thinking, "Oh hey, we're about to talk to a witness of the lynching. Maybe he's gonna give me some viable clue that's gonna move everything forward," and it really didn't. I can't shake the feeling that this is one of those things that's gonna come back to haunt me if I give him too much information about the deceased. I just don't feel like I can trust him. So, hey, you know what? Hey, what the hell? I'll save it first, even though I'm never going to reload. Well, I mean, is it? Careful there, Kim. Can
Was
I
there
talk to
anything
him?
else?
Okay, no, this is just the same thing. Okay, never mind.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I'm guessing I can't. I don't have anything else to say,
Yes.
Kim. Share the responsibility. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm torn. Ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna follow my instincts that say, I think I'm gonna not talk to him about that. I mean, what? For all I know, I'm shooting myself in the foot by making that choice. What's up with this thing here? Oh, money. Why is there a locked door here? Oh well. Anyway, okay, so it's getting late. It's 11 p.m. In game 11 p.m. In the real world, it's like 12:30 midnight. I searched this whole place, right? The only place I hadn't gone was like this door, which has
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Like, I could break the door down. I could use the chain cutters to cut through the padlock. At present, I don't have any reason to do that. So it just feels like vandalism if I do that. I mean, as per the Gemrock Shuffle, maybe I should break in anyway, and like, you know, just to be thorough. But yeah, on balance, let's just get back to. Is Cindy still up here, by the way? Yeah, so she is. I mean, now that we've apparently been inspired to paint the wall, maybe we can ask her if she'll lend us the paint. Although, I think there indications were that it was like flammable or something. So I don't know. Oh hey, tear. Oh yeah. Now that I have the bag, yeah. Last time I came here, I didn't have the bag. That's right. More tear. Anyway, let's see what, see if there's any new dialogue with Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Remember the shuffle part? I'd forgotten the first part. Yeah, the Jamrock shuffle. Just be erratic. Randomly break down a door for no reason, just to see if there's anything in there. Anyway, is that bed in the cold room yours? Yeah, this option wasn't here before.
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Uh-huh.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
I presume that was part of her aesthetic. Really? You're a miner? Or don't you have a real home? Or it's not the nicest place, but I guess I'll have to do. Or cool other questions. Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
Yeah, she replies wistfully, looking around. Also remember that the Jamrock Shuffle involved turning between 2 points rather quickly. Yeah. Should I pick the dumb option? Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Sometimes pretending to be dumb gets Harry to do some interesting places, Columbo style. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like with the Martin Martinez moment. Cool, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
I need some paint, and your brush, too.
What for?
Doing renovation, it's boring but necessary. For my motor carriage, we're going undercover. The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people. For art. It's for art, okay? Sometimes it gets you to some interesting places, Clouseau style. Yeah. For art, it's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Your eyes narrow to slits. Chef claps the idea was not a nice way to go. I mean, yeah. I would imagine not. To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Or everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Or grand art, art deluxe, the artsiest, the most groundbreaking, the ... Renovations. Well, it's a bit late for that recommendation. It must be on delay still. Art cop time. I know, right? Haven't really thought of anything up. I'm sure I will. Everything's. Is she saying what kind of art are we talking about? I mean, she does kind of come across as a bit emo, so maybe saying everything is sad and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Maybe that will. Yeah, let's go with that.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem. Or, you'll see, you will all see and tremble. Or, to crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy. You're just going to hate 3? You'll see, you'll all see and tremble. Or, let's go with to crush a man's dreams like that. I hope you're happy.
There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Ouch. Conceptualization impossible? 3% chance? Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. So I get a +1 to the roll because I'm aware Cindy's love indicators. Even with the +1, it's still 3% chance. Yeesh. She hit 2 as well. Yeah, no kidding. Cindy the Skull does not hold back. Yeah, feeling lucky. Yeah, I did roll a 12 earlier in the stream. I doubt that's going to happen again. So +1 because I'm aware of her living conditions. Maybe I can, if I go back through the dialogue options, maybe there's something else that.
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Off to the side. What? Why does okay? It has different dialogue, different text from what's showing here. It says she turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce performing maintenance on her boat. Why did it say? What did it say about the? That was the wrong audio. Yeah, no kidding. Double boxcars one time. Yeah, you might have burned all your luck on that 12. Look at the wall. Exactly. Yeah, give it a different one. Yeah.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more
Okay.
The woman on the boat.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean oh hey, new option now that we've actually talked to Joyce. You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on, what's Ozon? Why all the negative? Is that another made-up slur? It says on what? Why all the negativity? Or yeah, I don't like her either. What? You can learn a new bad word. What's Ozon?
It's where they grow whores like her, and they're whoremen.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
Well, if I say I don't like her either, maybe that'll give me a boost. Let's just
The
try.
lieutenant is hatred, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on a first name basis.
I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
She gives you a steady nod of approval. Okay, so it didn't affect this. Oh well. What are you doing to the wall? What's this? I wonder if Joyce and Cindy just trade rude words and gestures from their respective perches all day. Yeah, who knows? I mean, it indicated that Joyce didn't seem to notice her. Anyway, what are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write. Why are you so committed to facing the building? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? These are just...
This place is severely lacking in havoc. I thought I'd mix it up. You know, Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people, we rarely see pictures.
She wants it to be something true and total.
Oh yeah, I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Do I just keep it? So I chose. I figured. I mean, last time I was here, I just said, yeah, I love public art because I was like, I didn't feel like getting into a confrontation, and actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied, or I mean, hey, maybe if I put a stop to her, maybe I can confiscate her paints and brush. If she won't give them willingly. Yeah, because I mean, saying that I love public art didn't encourage her to whatever. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism.
Let's be realistic. What are you going to do? Throw her off the balcony?
I mean, fair point. I mean, okay.
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable.
Yeah. Is there any other dialogue in? Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Ooh.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Okay.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. So I've run through all the dialogue options. Nothing helped. I'm gonna put on my conceptualization shirt.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Even with the conceptualization shirt, it still has a 3% chance. Yeah, this must have like a really low base chance to begin with. Oh well, let's give it a shot. It's 1 in 36 chance. Go.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
Going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside to show people what it's like. Or, man, that's lame. If I say man, that's lame, it might give me a morale hit, though. Let's go with I'm going to paint a self-portrait.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
Reload? Nah. I'm again. This is the game where I don't want to be this be the kind of game where I just reload all the time. Stop belittling me, Cindy. Or what if I add some interpretive dance? Or okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint brush. I need to do some art. What if I add some interpretive dance?
I think everyone would rather you didn't.
She looks you up and down. Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. I'm no self-portraits.
Really? That worked? She drops the paintbrush at your feet? Okay. Thanks, Cindy. Pick up the brush.
Oh, but I'm all out of fuel oil.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
We're still thinking of using, like, gasoline as paint? I mean, that sounds really dangerous. Cindy, I will give you the paint not to dance. Yeah. Can I just use paint or write on no way I'm settling for paint if even children are painting with fuel oil? Yeah. Let's go with, can I just use paint?
Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint.
Hey Kim, you think you could lend me some of your fuel oil? Kim, my friend, would you be willing to sacrifice some of your fuel oil for art? These are my only options. They're just different wordings of the same question. Okay, sacrifice some of your fuel oil for art.
My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please, leave my kinema out of it.
Yeah, fair enough. Why can't I just use paint? Yeah, good question. I mean, I don't recall seeing paint in any of the stores we've come by so far. I mean, the only stores we've had, there was the Frita, like like the pharmacy, and there's the bookstore, and a whole bunch of abandoned or abandoned or broken down or various canceled businesses. Oh yeah, and the hostel, I suppose. Yeah, not really a place to buy stuff like paint. Maybe on the other side of the river there will be something. Okay, anyway, that seems to be everything. Catch you later, Cindy. Did I... Just refresh your memory. Actually, the fact that the fact that I found a couple of tear items here suggests to me that maybe it's worth taking a look around here on the off chance that there's some more like bottles or whatever sitting around. Oh, I had a thought. What was that thought? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate, the rats of the city. What's in here? Oh, money. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. I probably just robbed Cindy. Oh well. Don't suppose I can walk on this. Yeah, okay. Back downstairs. Okay. Where to next? You know, I came in here before, but let's. I don't think I had the bag when I was here before, so it's worth taking a peek to see if there's. Yeah, because the last time I do think the last time I passed through the apartment building, I didn't have the bag for collecting tear. What's this? I have a thought about this over here. Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Okay. Just close that door then. Okay. I guess that's all here for now. I just want to just double back here. Oh yeah, inventory, items, paintbrush. Yeah, you can sell it. Paintbrush belonging to Cindy the Skull, an aspiring artist. Its bristles smell nauseatingly of heavy fuel oil. Specks of red, orange, and green paint cover the aluminium ferrule. Find government marked heavy fuel oil and return to the wall. What? Why does it have to be fuel oil? Why is he just so dead set on using fuel oil instead of like anything else? You know, something non-flammable, perhaps. I'm sort of half wondering, can I take fuel out of Kim's car, like while he's asleep, perhaps? Anyway, I didn't really finish exploring this building, I think. I mean, I might have finished. It felt like there was, oh, right, hold on. Tools. Flashlight. Yeah, put it in that hand. Did I explore here? So what's this? You have a place to sleep yet? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have the. I got the money to stay at the Whirling in Rags. So yeah. I'm good for another couple of nights there. Um, Fun fact: in Amoria, other characters won't follow your character into a washroom. Cool. You want to mix the gas with the paint. Yeah. Wait, Kim actually sleeps? Well, I mean, he did in the previous night. We reached a point where it was late at night. He said he was going to turn in. He went to the room. He got the room next to mine, and then the game gave me the option. I could I could still continue to look around and stuff. And I
A
already
few
checked in here,
bricks have
right?
fallen off,
Yeah.
revealing a compartment behind.
Yeah. So I already got the. There was a rifle there, like an antique rifle. Okay, so there's the fridge, which would have come in handy when I was dealing with the body that needed to be refrigerated. Is there anything I can do else I can do with
A
this?
thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
The voice I heard, maybe it's a malignant entity. Please said it lives in the chimney. Okay. I kind of decided to not go with the indulging that nonsense about spirits. Um, yeah, so we need a password to access the radio computer thing. I kind of wonder if there's
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing resembles Cajun mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Oh, huh. Interesting. This message didn't come up before because I just remembered I'm still wearing the conceptualization shirt. The boost to my conceptualization score made it display an extra message. That's kind of neat. Great. Does this mean I need to mix and match all my clothing items before clicking on things just to see if I get extra information? Oh well. Resembles Kedron mosaic tiles very pedantic? Hold on, how do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? Because you're wearing the right shirt, obviously.
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Don't question it, conceptualization. If your stats affect which passive messages show up too, I would not recommend trying to view every passive in one run, though. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't intend to. I'm just anyway. I just wanted to see if there's more information here. What am I looking
Radio
at?
frequencies, it seems. UKV 123 point
Yeah.
unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program.
If this game is who's playing,
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in, a list of names under the stations suggests people. All of this is
yeah,
gone.
this is
There's
stuff
no
I've read
way
before.
A little basement studio.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The reason different builds get hugely different experiences. Oh yeah. Yeah, I picked the master of all trades, or sorry, jack of all trades, master of none kind of build. Just average everything. It could be neat to replay the game going like an all the way physical build or an all the way intellectual build and see what differences it makes. Like all the way intellect or all the way psyche or all the way physique or all the way motorics. Anyway, why do you say
The
that?
schedule. I know too.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
Okay, yeah, so nothing about nothing about Put on the visual calculus glasses. Nothing about a password. What about over here? I mean,
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in script. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out these lithe,
I'm just gonna...
translucent Welkins. Who are all those creatures? One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine Welkin, this is important, or I don't care, step back. Just gonna Mr. Trades would be way OP, yeah. I'm just gonna look over again just to see if it gives me, maybe there's a password that I missed here before. And Lurker Sarah's here, welcome to the stream, how's it going?
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin. His face, the hull door.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
What is the Welkins? The Welkins supremacists was education. Let's move on from the Welkins. I'm just clicking through them.
Concept.
I'm just
commentary. That one has a great beard too.
I'm just clicking through these just to see if there's information that goes, aha, and there's a password here which we didn't notice before. By the way, intellect is an unofficial hard mode to the game in the opposite way that's starting with an intelligence plus 4. The OG Fallout games gave you an unofficial hard mode. I don't know. I mean, that remains to be seen. I think. I mean, certainly in like standard, like D&D setting, yeah, going all the way intellect instead of at the expense of strength would be a detriment, because most of those kind of games, like particularly like hack and slash kinds of things, you benefit more from being strong at the beginning. But this game feels like there's a balance of physical activity and intellectual activity, so you probably could do okay with going all the way intellectual. Mind you, I mean, I haven't gone far enough to the game to know for sure, but
just look at those details.
And for what? All gone.
Okay, inspect the
The photo
photos.
collages depict entire oceans have been. You see primitive oil rigs built into, albeit dark and cold. This a pinned postcard reads: the heat death scenario, a desperate
Just
fight
wanted to
for
kill you for all this, like,
geothermal
yeah.
energy.
Inspect the
This
schedule.
is a monthly calendar from the year 50. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
Keep reading what
As
happened.
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
This project schedule filament for details. Well, I have the project schedule filament. I just need the password for it. Okay, inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out three. The full text reads, heat death of the universe is the new black.
Yeah,
Another
okay.
note.
Yeah, okay, doesn't seem to be anything I could use there. Yeah, if you're all into like the Disco, there's Fallout 1 to use the special system. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Is there something that I missed here? Something that I neglected to click on, or something? I have a thought.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
With the conceptualization shirt on, I can see more apparently. Anyway, I don't get it, or discard the thought. I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Yeah, I mean, the dice making lady kind of confirmed that already. Oh, the conceptualization passives, yeah. Question is which did they start with, which did they pivot to, or what a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed, how sad. Or, that's just speculation, we don't know anything for sure. Yes, we do, we already talked to someone who confirmed that. Anyway, Which they start with, which did they pivot to? I believe she said they started with the rotors and then moved to the skis. Oh well.
That's a good question.
With strange leap of imagination, yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Heh. Okay, so, not seeing anything in here. Nothing else to click on. Okay, what's through here? This is, hold on. Okay, so this door leads back the direction that I just came from. This leads, where does this lead? Ah, yes, it leads up to Dice Making Lady. Is there anything else here? This looks like a dead end. And I already went through all the dialogue with her in my last stream, so I don't think there's going to be anything new there, and probably until I talk to Plaisance next, which I'm going to have to wait till the next day because it's late. And we're just back here, and there's the barbell again. Well, shoot.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Put skill points into physical instrument to open this white check. I don't think there's any point in doing that. Okay, so, I mean, I looked everywhere. I didn't see anything. Nothing that indicated anything about a password. I don't know. Was there a dialogue option with the lady at the other end of the radio that I missed? Let's try putting the thing back in and see if.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework.
Okay,
in
insert the
software.
production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
What happens if I press print?
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in a black marker, the production schedule.
Oh, special shorthand for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Neat. Okay. It's cool that that acronym works out. Huh. Okay, let's press play again. Press play again. Let's
The
see.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening, fruitless accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive? I didn't pick this option before because it makes me sound dumb, but sometimes the dumb options move things forward, so let's give it a shot.
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Oh, okay, we got her name.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid, or, okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am? Where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, fruitless accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
It's an empathy success. Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
First time you hear her chuckle through the rustle of static.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Votre Accident.
I'm just going to pick this one again so I can pick the other option to see if what she has to say.
Yes,
She repeats passwords. Programming people
And
are
Brent tells me
paranoid.
because your computer guys are all paranoid.
they are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Yeah, fair enough.
I work as...
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there
Okay,
all
let it go.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Votre Accident.
I don't think there are going to be any new options. I'll try clicking it again. Try password for production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password isn't really bad. Password's going to give me a hint. It's my birthday. This is the please. Yeah. Can you give me a hint?
Still no.
Still no. Okay, fine. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Votre Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now. Press off /
Thank
silent.
you, and goodbye.
Old lady's voice disappears along with the
Tiles on the
static.
cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a... The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I don't suppose the password is written on the thing. The cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Yeah, okay. I mean, if I have the password, presumably it's going to show up as a dialogue option, and I'm not going to... Like, presumably somewhere there's something interactable which gives me the password. To move that little subplot forward. Oh well. Suppose there's anything else in the bear
The
fridge.
bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
You can try unplugging it, see if that does anything. We did find the plugs for things here.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor.
You know, the black one was for the ice cream maker, which I unplugged to see if I could, if it would make it easier to open. And it does make it easier to open, except I don't have the right tool for it. So... just for the hell of it, let's try unplugging let's unplug the fridge and see what happens.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
So the red one is for the and this thing is still gonna...
This orange machine is dead. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but if you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your...
Equip the pry bar by going to the tool.
Yeah, I think I already tried the... Did I try? I tried it before, didn't I?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
It's only a 3% chance, which means I need to roll a natural 12. I'm curious. I'm just...
Both cables are
Okay.
unplugged from
If
the
I-
plug.
okay, so if
Somewhere, a machine hums along.
If I plug in the black cable, this thing comes back
This
on.
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top.
I'm just sort of curious. Like, do I get extra rolls if I like say? Okay, let me just try something here. So take the gloves
This
off.
orange machine is
So
buzzing like an old submarine.
So I don't have the
cranked ice cream churner on
yeah,
top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
yeah. So hear me out, because I have a 3% chance no matter what I do. Do I get extra rolls if I like try?
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
Yeah, my -20 modifier basically means that yeah, nothing short of a 12 is gonna win this. What is this? Dot dot dot.
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it. But this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Yeah. Try saving first and experimenting? What I was curious about is because putting the gloves on apparently gives a boost.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
It's just I
it
thought.
has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
It lets me re-roll it when I put the gloves on. So even though, I mean, it's the same chance, but...
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar.
Yeah.
You see the...
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I have no idea.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool.
Okay. Now,
Only
if
the
I...
black cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the red...
And now if I unplug...
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's the red one.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Well, 2 cables missing, really. So now if I take the gloves off, it'll be at +2.
This orange machine is dead still.
Yeah, so it lets me re-roll it again.
Churner and an electric. The ice squeaks beneath the
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool.
And now if I put the gloves on, that brings up to +3.
This orange machine is
and then I can re-roll it again.
It has a hand. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You see the...
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool.
Yeah. It had a very low chance of success. But very slightly higher as a result of being able to try it a few times. Yeah, most checks in the game require skill points to retry, but there are a few that can be done through other actions. Not sure if this was intended to let you keep trying this one, but yeah, you could just keep trying until you get a 12. Exactly. I figured it was worth a try. Okay, so now that the bare fridge is off.
Eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Examine one of the ice cream
A friendly
wrappers.
cartoon bear
Yeah, it's
smiles.
just-
The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
This is just the same stuff as before. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in a band cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. At least it's not running them a loss anymore, now that you've unplugged the cable.
He points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge sits empty before you. An overindulgent wardrobe, now that the cooling systems aren't active.
Well, okay. Well, I guess that's all I can do here. I mean, I was hoping I would find something else. Cheese, yeah. Well, if you need to store a body or something, that would be convenient. A good thing you don't need to do that. I know, right? Yeah, as Diablo Graves reminded me in the comments of my last video, Kim did say he already took the body to processing. I had forgotten that during my last stream. I made the comment, is it still sitting in his car? And it's like, no, it isn't anymore. So, yeah. This would have been useful to find earlier in the game. Um, oh, well. Um, I was going to plug it back in, but now that I think about it, I don't know if there's any point in plugging it back in, really. Well, at least you're saving some power, I guess. It's probably going to be a benefit to somebody. Although it was hinted at that Kuno knows about the fridge, so I don't know. Maybe he's going to be disappointed that his fridge is no longer working. Anyway, it's 11:21. What else? What else can I do at this late stage of the evening here? Let's put the bag back. Okay, let's take a look at objectives. Find government marked heavy fuel oil and return to the wall. Okay. Going to do an informed playthrough. What I mean, like play it again afterward to see what different options I can get and stuff. Probably not. I mean, probably one playthrough as my first playthrough is probably enough. If I play more, I'll probably do it off stream. Like, it could be neat to go through a second time with different stats to see what different things I can do, or what different information it gives me, what different roles I can get and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if there would be much call for me to do that on stream. Plus, I've got other games that I kind of want to get to playing too, that are sort of on hold until I get through this. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me from playing, going back and forth between them, going through them both at the same time, I suppose. But I don't know, something to consider. Anyway, second playthrough, aka the drug run. Haha, yeah. Anyway, the doomed hostel. The question yet to be totally answered is: whirling in rags a part of the doomed commercial area. Talk to Gart about this. See what he thinks. Okay, I can do that. That's something I can do right now. Investigate the doomed commercial area, etc., etc. Okay, yeah. So report to Plaisance for findings. I can't do that until the next day. Get the whole story from Titus. I need more information before I can do that. Thoroughly inspected the body. I mean, we can't do that anymore. Looked around for witness. I mean, we found a witness who didn't give us any information. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I should have told him about the deceased. Kind of at a dead end for that otherwise. Gotten friendly with the union boss and the company rep. Really gotten to classy. I mean, the really gotten to classy is... I don't know. I think she was a little rattled when I found the people that looked into her room, but yeah, she kind of comes across as someone who like nothing really gets to her. I mean, I could rat her out to God and let him know that she was the one that damaged the phone line, which seems like a really mean thing to do, considering how much she, confided us and helped us out. On the other hand, maybe that contributes to getting to her, and maybe it'll get her to give us more information. Meth, and more meth. Yeah, the Breaking Bad run. Do all the drugs. Anyway. Yeah, like honestly, like part of me is saying, I mean, the fact that like these are clues. These are game hints that are basically suggesting things I could do to convince the Hardy Boys to tell me the whole story. I sort of feel like I've hit a dead end with this until I do all the other objectives. Like, I mean, we're about to go to the next day, and there's a lot of stuff opens up then. Like tomorrow, like the next day, Wednesday, I get to open the water lock, and then that this whole area opens up, and then there's a whole other area to explore. There's going to be all kinds of information to gather there, you know. So yeah, it could be. There could be more stuff over there. Yeah, find more other cryptozoologists. He's over there in the West End. Once that's opened up, I'll be able to find that out. Get 2 signatures for Everard. Again, that's in the West End. Once that's opened up, we can do that. Find the other gloves. You have to talk to the girl in the fishing live in the West End. That's stuff that opens up tomorrow. Find Smokes and Smoke 'em. I haven't bothered with that. Tracked in the badge. Yeah, we don't know what to do with that. Who put the clothes in the trash? We're at a dead end with that one too. Sing karaoke, we're kind of at a dead end for that one, truth be told. Yeah, so most of the stuff is stuff we have to work on tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. Like, get the whole story from Titus. This seems to be the most pressing objective. This is the one that really moves the plot forward. And yeah, like thoroughly inspected the body. It's in processing now. We can't really do anything with that. I'm sure there was more information I could have gotten it if I played this differently. Oh well. Yeah. But yeah, like our one witness, like the smoking. I thought the smoking guy was going to be our witness, who's going to tell us something about the lynching that would help us. But you know, Mr. Sunday Friend really didn't give us anything. I I'm tempted to go back to him and just blab about the deceased, and maybe he'll say something. At this point, even Titus might have gone to bed for the night, huh? Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna. Even though it seems ill-advised, I've already done a bunch of seemingly ill-advised things. I'm gonna, if this will let me, I'm gonna go back and tell Mr. Sunday Friend all about the dead Colonel. It honestly feels like a bad idea, but I want. Hey, on the other hand, content. Maybe it'll give me something.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
Yeah.
Let's go. There's nothing to do here for us anymore.
Okay.
No one answers.
Let's go.
Fine. Well, guess I burned that bridge. Your call? Yeah. I mean, yeah. But, okay, well, I made my choice and I'm stuck with it now. Did I have the bag when I went this way? I think I gathered all the. Oh no, this is the. Right. This is the so-called weasel. Never gone to the greenhouse. What was Miss Lawyer doing in the greenhouse? Like, I wonder if it's going to turn out that she was burying something, hiding some piece of evidence. I mean, don't answer that. Yeah, we don't know. It's like, yeah, because it's 11:22. We've already looked at all that stuff. I don't think there's anything else in the garbage, right? Who likes this picking shit? What?
The trash container stands in the spring snow. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Lovely. I think I think I already looked at everything here.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodle.
Yeah, just...
Not much to see here anymore. Just the burnt apron and some kitchen towels.
Have a good night, Turbies. Okay, yeah, have a good night, Turbies. Turbojet 84. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah.
There's nothing more of interest. The container sounds a muffled gong.
I'm just double checking stuff because there's probably nothing new here, but I just shouldn't the trash have been taken out by now? Who knows? I mean, it has been a week since like the dead guy's clothes were in there. Okay, there's nothing here except for the ladder. I think this is just comes back up here, and I think I explored all this. Kim just dutifully following along behind me, even though we're going places we've already been before. Yeah, this is just I guess I no longer have the option to try jumping down there, since we've found another way down there. Okay, I wasted enough time. Let's basically, I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else that I can/should do before the next day starts and opens everything up. Okay, let's take a look at the map. And cargo container door says it has white text. I think that indicates I'm able to re-roll it right now, doesn't it? Where's the barred door heroic? What's that? That's one that I already got through, right? That's the blue door? Oh no, that's the yeah, I got through that door. Boarded door. Ice cream maker, padlock door. Yeah. Like I could break that door down. Wait, why is it showing over here? I think the padlock door refers to the one that's in the apartment building. I am curious about this here showing in white, which I believe means that I'm able to re-roll it right now. So, okay, I think that'll be the last thing I do before I turn in for the night and go to the next day. Actually, let's suppose I can steal fuel from one of the vehicles.
You're already stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see the driver as a door, a large metal. The back end.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes.
There he is. If he was acting tough before, this definitely scared him a little. You being here.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll take a peek around here as well. don't suppose I could steal fuel from this vehicle.
A lorry abandoned by its owner. The smell of cigarettes and perfume
Is
welcomes
for those
it.
closer to
Enjoys
okay.
the rusty.
It's kind of hope. I mean, I got the objective of find, fuel oil. I kind of expected maybe I would be able to like take some from one of the vehicles here or something. I was looking for highlightable things. Maybe not. Measurehead is still on guard there, eh? My audience has dropped off. Yeah, sorry, I'm just doing some. This is sort of boring backtracking at this point. I just want to try this door again before I turn in for the night.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Curious. The fact that I'm researching precarious world. How far am I into the precarious world thing? It's sitting at 33%. I am researching it right now, right? Okay. Interestingly, it's given me a boost, even though it isn't finished. That's probably what prompted me to be able to do it again. Do I have anything that boosts rhetoric, electrochemistry? Huh. This one gives me a rhetoric penalty. Let's put on the bum hat. Conceptualization. Put the drama shirt back on. You could check everything with each piece of clothing to see if you get more passives. Don't actually do that. Measurehead never sleeps, huh? Got a 3 plus 3 for bonuses gives you a total of 6, and you need an 18. So basically, you need a 12. But you're at the point where any further boost will actually raise your percentage as an example of math. Yeah, pretty much. Some half-light logic, interfacing, logic authority. Visual calculus, drama, let's take these off. So I put the bum hat.
Cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Okay, so let's try this again.
And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Incidentally, I just rolled another 4. We seem to be getting a lot of 4s. Okay, so that was with the bum hat on, and if I swap to the Dick Mullen hat...
You're back before the cargo container.
Oh, it's still locked.
Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it's...
Okay, that was worth a try. Because like with the ice cream machine, like it let me re-roll it, and then I put the gloves on and let me re-roll it again for +1, and then I took the gloves off and plugged the machine, or unplugged the machine, and it got me +2, and then with the machine off and the gloves was +3, so it let me re-roll it again. So like I got 4 rolls out of it that way. I thought maybe it could work the other way, like the same way that putting the gloves on gave me an extra roll. I thought maybe taking the bum hat off would give me another roll. I guess not. Oh well. Like I said, most of the time you'll need skill points to unlock them. Yeah. Oh hey, yeah, the guys have all turned in. I can't take their I can't take their bottles of stuff as tear. Oh well. God's still up, I see. Well, I can talk to him about the doomed building thing. See if he has anything to say about it.
Can I help you?
God, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
He looks mildly startled.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Yeah. Wait, so you know of the curse, or the Whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you. Let's go with... Wait, so you know of the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
Yeah, listen on the intercom. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on, not once? Is that already a sign of decline? Dun dun dun. Or Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the Whirling fails too. Or the Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse. All three of these options sort of acknowledge the curse. The supposed curse. Let's go with, hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Fair enough.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
So I have the choice of being all doom and gloom and say, it's only a matter of time before you fail, or, maybe you'll escape the curse. Okay, he's like an excited puppy. Yeah. Shall I reassure him, or should I? I mean, he doesn't have a high opinion of me right now, so I don't know if I want to antagonize him anymore. I don't know if it really matters which one I go with. On balance, I think I'd rather not acknowledge the curse. Let's just go with maybe you'll escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms.
Yeah.
For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, some doom ghost.
He studies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Aha, yeah. Yeah, there you go. He cares more about the place than he let on earlier. You really care about the Whirling, huh? Or who owns this place? Or what about those other cafeterias you manage? Let's go with you. You really care about the Whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha! So you finally admit it. Or you shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know? Let's go with you shouldn't be so worried about that label.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Yeah, I got some experience for that. That's neat. Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Hmm. That would be on brand, I suppose, for the region. Anyway, who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It is an odd name. Whirling in Rags? Like, what? I wonder if that's something lost in translation.
It was you?
Hmm?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
Oh, yeah? What's a song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Huh, okay. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea, you're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad. Okay.
Good pick.
Lieutenant nods, okay. What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others, or he doesn't have to tell you anything he doesn't want to know. And the others, let's prompt him for more information, sure.
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Well, good luck to you with this place then, or, well, too bad it's all doomed then. No, it's good. Good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
He looks to where the hidden room is. Yeah.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
I think, depending on how things go the next day, maybe I'll tell him about Classy nicking the phone line. That's the last resort thing, I think. If I don't if I don't find some other way to move things forward. Anyway, something else I want to talk about.
Yes.
Hey, need a drink? Can you pour me one? That seems like a bad idea. About my bill for tonight. I already paid it. Goodbye. Okay, so, I mean, we're approaching midnight, and I don't think there's anything else I can do. Hold on a second. Sorry. Back downstairs. Getting exercise. I'm curious about, what is this? What is that? It's visible up there. How do I get to that? Oh no, that's the pinball machine. Okay. No, it's weird perspective thing going on. I thought at first it was on the second floor, but no, that was around through the blue door. That's the pinball machine. I won in the previous session. Anyway, yeah, I think there really is nothing else to do. See you in the morning. Good. Bye. Oh, okay. I was gonna say anything else to say. Now suddenly I regret that I didn't buy a book from the bookstore. I could have had something to read here. I don't think. I think I've already read everything here. Handwritten note from the fridge. Or from the giant ice bear fridge. What was on this
The
again?
note is written with a blue pencil on. Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
The off-site copy. That's probably talking about the filament that I have.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer.
Yeah.
Take care. Sully Swaff.
Yeah, so presumably, if I can get into the... I have a feeling I'm going to find the password in that ice cream machine, if I can just find a proper tool to open it with. Who wrote
According
that
to
now?
the note, someone named Sully. The note does not specify. Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, detective?
No idea.
Really? You sure it isn't a certain red-haired little gremlin who refers to himself in the third person?
Nope, drawing a blank here.
The damage is truly extraordinary. It's a miracle you don't shit yourself.
Hilarious. That's the pinball table? Hmm? Sorry, what's the pinball table? Oh, yeah, you're referring to the, yeah. Look left who may. Okay, this is the one I already read this map about Nez.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of your finger moves through the finally come.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your...
Yeah, this is all stuff I looked at before. You can interact with the mug? Have I tried
It's
that before?
just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Got it. Yeah, tape door gunner mega mix. White envelope. This is the
legal documents out
yeah,
of the
zoning
envelope.
plan.
A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's really nothing else to do. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna turn in for the night, and you know what? I think it's a good time to save and bring it into the stream. Cool. Okay. Don't know how much we really moved anything forward today. I mean, I was really expecting the smoker guy from the balcony to move things forward more than that. I mean, I thought he's going to give us valuable information about what happened on the night of the murder, but it was just a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, we didn't even talk to that guy. We talked to his friend, and he didn't give me anything useful. So yeah, there's kind of no benefit there. Oh well. And I stopped shy of, I mean, for better or worse, I stopped shy of giving him information about the deceased. Was it the right call? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Honestly, probably could have gone to bed like an hour ago. I know. I just, seriously, I was sort of killing time because I was like, I know, because the next day is going to be so busy because there's a whole new area to explore, and there are multiple objectives that I were waiting for me to go over there. So yeah, I mean, you're right. I could have gone to bed sooner, but it's, I don't know. I have this drive to, I have to be efficient and get all the things done that I can in that day. Anyway. Yeah, okay, so, anyway, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, worth mentioning again, I started a Patreon a couple of years ago, and I completely neglected it. I only started it because a few people were asking how they could send me money, and I said, okay, start up a Patreon, why not? And then nobody donated for 2 years, and then somebody finally donated last month, and they donated at the level where I said I would give them a shout out in my videos, and I've been neglecting that. I've been living in negligence, sadly. I'm gonna. So I was gonna say. Thank you to Andrew Kale, my first patron on my Patreon. Woo! Thanks for your support. Hopefully it'll help me get my DDLC projects done sooner. You know, give me motivation and stuff. There you go. There's your shout out. But on that note, that brings us to the end of our stream today. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time.